I go on YouTube. Can you see me? No. You see a black background because I'm not allowing light to enter to the camera. But now you can see me and different colors. Not only the light is important, we need more than 106 million photoreceptors and more than 1 million optic nerves to see this world. And with that information, I'm going to discuss about some interesting facts about eyes. The first thing is going to be about colors and with newborn babies. According to a study done by Professor Anna Franklin from University of Sussex, newborn babies see this world in black and white and red. The reason is their cone cells are very weak. Now we know there are two types of cells, rod cells and cone cells inside our eyes. Rod cells are important to distinguish the shapes, and the cone cells are important to distinguish the differences between colors. Now, in a newborn baby, it takes about 2 months to develop these cone cells, and these cone cells are allowing the babies to distinguish red and green initially, and after some time they will be able to clearly see blue and yellow. The other thing is, like, babies don't produce tears. They just make noise and cry, everything is there, but until the 4th week or 13th week, during that period, the production starts. Otherwise they cry without producing any tears. The second fact, your eyeballs grow with time. Like, as you age, your eyeballs are also growing. The third fact, the length of your eye determines how well you will be able to see. That means, like, if the length is impaired, your vision will be blurred. There are people who doesn't see because of the problem of the length, and nearsighted people have a longer length than the regular length, and the far-sighted people have a shorter length than the normal length. The fourth fact is about blue-eyed people. Now, before that, let me tell you about heterochromia. What is heterochromia according to you? Do you know, King? What is heterochromia?
No.
Actually, I'm with my friend King. He's backstage. Heterochromia is when you have, like, there are people who born with two different colors. For example, one will be green while the other is brown. So that condition is known as heterochromia. So this heterochromia is a disease, a disorder, but blue-eyed people or green-eyed people are not heterochromic. They are having a mutated gene, and according to a study done by Professor Hans Eyberg from University of Copenhagen in 2008, he found out that the gene responsible for this color difference is OCA2 gene, and according to him, this mutation had occurred 6,000 or 10,000 years ago. Isn't it interesting, you know? The fifth fact, parts of the eye can get sunburnt. Like, we know, not only the sun, sun is the main resource because it contains UV light, but other than that, even our phone light and the light emitted from the television, laptop can damage our eye, and surface of the cornea and the conjunctiva can be damaged, and this particular condition is known as photokeratitis. And if you have photokeratitis, you will feel these symptoms: pain, redness, swollen eyes, sensation of foreign particles inside your eyes, and blurred vision, headache, halos around light. But these symptoms supposed to be only for 2 days or 3 days, and it should disappear. But if it is not disappearing, that means there is a severe damage, and other than these symptoms, you can feel macular degeneration, a problem in the retina, and cataracts, the cloud in general terms we call it clouds in the eyes. So in these particular conditions you should meet your doctor and get your eyes checked, and to prevent all these difficulties you can wear a high quality cooling glass or a sunglass, but don't buy anything from the payment for 2 euros 3 euros. It's going to make your situation worse. So just like buy whatever it is with your doctor's prescription. And the sixth fact, eye muscles are the fastest muscles. Now we have a lot of muscles in our body, and especially our eyes are surrounded with extraocular muscles, and these muscles tend to be the fastest muscles in our eye, and we can look into 500 degrees per second. So that's the main importance. And on the other hand, like there is a term called saccade. Saccade means like if you are looking at a same direction at the same time, that means saccade, and it is originated from a French term which means jerk, not the person jerk, but the action jerk. Okay, I think you can understand what I'm trying to tell. Because like saccade, why I'm talking about saccade is because, like, to explain the seventh fact, it is very needed. Seventh fact is your eye movement might give away your next move. What does this mean? In 2015, there was a study done by Dr. Reza from Johns Hopkins University, and she gathered a few people, more than 50 or 60, and she just projected survey on a monitor, but the survey had only two options. One option to pick whether you need $10 within 1 day, or you need $30 in 30 days. So an immediate reward and a delayed reward. When people are asked to choose, they were monitoring the eye movement. The fascinating thing is the researchers were able to tell beforehand what these people are going to decide. So, and from that moment onward, they developed this experiment, and they finally concluded that the eye movement and the decision making has a correlation. And the eighth fact, you can tell some animals' place in the food chain by looking at the part of their eyes. Okay, in 2015, the vision scientist Martin Banks did a special experiment, a special research on 214 species. And he had one question. That one question was, why do animal eyes have pupils of different shapes? Do you know anything about it? Why do animals have different shaped pupils? Okay, according to him, predatory animals like big cats, lions, tigers, and snakes have vertical slit. Why do they have this vertical slit? Is because to calculate the distance, to judge the distance before they jump to catch the prey. And on the other hand, goats, deers, cattle, other herbivores, and human, we have horizontal pupils because we are having these pupils to improve the panoramic vision. And if there is a predator, we can look for it and we can escape, run away from the predator. So that's why we are having wide pupils. So the ninth and the last fact, surgeons hope to be performing whole eye transplant by 2026. That means in 7 years, people will be able to transplant their complete eye. The only issue they are having is with the optic nerve, but current studies are going how they can transplant the optic nerve as well. The thing is this studies done by Petersburg-based transplant surgeons, and they have announced in 2016 within 10 years they will be able to find out a solution regarding this. On the other hand, according to them, 80% of the eye problems can be avoidable and can be curable or curable. So it is always better to prevent ourselves from getting our eyes damaged, and it is always better not to use our phones and get our eyes damaged, because it is the fastest way that we are damaging our eyes. And yeah, I think this video has something to tell you, and if you have anything to let me know, you can type under the comment section. Hope to see you in the next video. I'm Antru Sinthujan again. Bye.